Good morning, all of you. Okay, today we are going to discuss a new chapter in physics, that is heat. What is heat? Heat. So what do you mean by heat? Or what do you mean by hotness? Okay, hotness, heat. So what is heat means? Heat is a type of energy. It is a type of energy, heat energy, called heat energy. Okay, and we feel this heat energy in terms of what? Hotness or coldness. If heat energy is high, then we feel hotness. We say that it is hotness or it is hot. And if heat energy is less in a place or in a place where we are standing, then we are saying that here hotness is low or this place is cold. Okay, so heat is a type of energy. Heat is a type of energy. Understand? Okay, so like that light energy. Light is a type of light energy. Okay, light is a type of energy. Heat is a type of energy called heat energy. And there are so many energies are there. What? Electrical energy. Okay, electrical energy, light energy, heat energy. Sound is a type of energy. Okay, mechanical energy. So many types of energies are there. Then heat is a type of what? Heat energy. We feel this energy in terms of hotness or coldness. If an object has high heat energy, and we can say that it is very hot, or its heat energy is high. Its hotness is high. If the heat energy in some place is low, then we can say that this place is very cold. This place is very cold. Some place, if heat energy is very less, then we can say that this place is very cold. So when we are when we are touching, or when we are in summer season, okay, in summer season when we are standing outside, or when we are standing on the ground, when we are just simply sitting on room, what we feel? We feel what? Hotness. We feel what? Hotness. That means heat energy is high. Okay, in classroom or in ground or any other place. Okay, we see that we feel that hotness. But in rainy season or winter season, okay, winter season, that when we are any place, we feel that when we are in any place, we feel that coldness or cold. Okay, so so in winter season or in rainy season, heat energy is less or hotness is less, and in summer season hotness is very high. Okay, hotness is very high. Next step, how? So that we feel. Okay, how can we find? Some objects are very hot, some objects are very cold, isn't it? Okay, when we are in a pot which is on the which is on the oven, a pot, okay, a plate which is on the oven, and when we are touching, or it is very hot, so an object, or on any object, any food items, any pot, any metal or anything, any vegetable, when it is kept in the refrigerator, when we are touching, we feel what? Coldness. So by touching we can find whether the object is hot or whether the object is cold. Okay, here in your textbook, so one step, a step, okay, a type of step or step to find whether an object is hot or cold is what? By touching, by sensation. By touching we can find whether the object is hot or whether the object is cold. So here we are given that some type of food items, some types of materials. Okay, how can we find this hotness and coldness, or whether the object is hot and whether the object is cold? So we have to, here there is an table. In this there are some so three or materials or substance are given, and by touching this substance we have to find whether the object is hot or cold. Okay, ice cream, when we are touching, hot or cold, or warm, okay, hot or cold. When we are touching ice cream, what we feel? When we are touching ice cream, what we feel? Hot or cold? Cold. Okay, cold. So it is cold, or heat energy is very low, hotness is very low. Okay, so when we are touching a spoon in a cup, in a tea cup, okay, spoon in a tea cup, okay, there is a tea in a cup and spoon is placed on this tea cup. Then when we are touching the spoon, what we feel? Hotness. What we feel? Hot. What we feel? Hot. And fruit juice, okay, fruit juice means that juice we are keeping that on the refrigerator. So when we are touching this fruit, or when we are touching this juice, we feel what? Coldness. We feel what? Coldness. Next is what? Handle of a frying pan. Handle of a frying pan. Okay, frying pan, that is when we are touching handle of the frying pan, we feel what? Hotness. We feel what? Hotness. So some objects are what? Hot, some objects are cold. When we are touching, suppose when we are touching any desk, bench, on any wood, what desk which is made up of what? Wood. Table which is made up of wood. When we are touching this wood, or when we are touching this table, when we are touching this desk in our classroom, when we are touching the wall in our classroom, we feel what? Not much cold and not much hotness. Okay, we feel that warm. Okay, warm means it is not high hot, it is not high cold. Okay, moderate hotness, this called warm. So when we are touching some objects, we feel what? Warm. When we are touching some objects, we feel what? Hotness. When we are touching some objects, we feel what? Coldness. Okay, so some objects are hotter, some objects are colder, some objects are warm. Okay, warm means what? When we are touching that any material, when we are touching our clothes, when we are touching our hand, when we are touching our board, when we are touching the table, okay, we don't feel what? Not much high cold and not much high hotness. So by touching we can find whether the object is hot or cold. By touching we can find whether the object is hot or cold or warm. So this is one method to find whether the object is hot or cold. Is it reliable to find by touching? Is it reliable? Can we assure that some objects is hotter by touching? By touching, can we make sure that it is hotter or colder? That we can check. Okay, so when we are touching, we feel some objects are hotter, some objects are colder. But is it reliable? This is one method. One method is what? One method is by touching we are finding that whether the object is hotter or whether the object is colder. So is it reliable? Is it what? Can we make sure this object is hotter and this object is colder by touching? Can we make sure? Is it reliable that whether the object is hotter, whether the object is colder by the method of touching. So method of touching is the method of touching is reliable for finding whether the object is hotter, whether the object is colder. That we can check. So there is an activity 4.1. So listen, this activity is to find whether our method of touching, to find whether the object is hotter and colder is reliable. This activity, what is the aim of this activity? Aim of this activity is to find, okay, aim of this activity is to check the method of touching, for what? For finding whether the object is hotter and colder is reliable, method of touching is reliable or not. Okay, that we can discuss. So activity 4.1, that in the activity it is what are the steps, what are the methods, what are the things that we have to do. Take 3 large mugs. Okay, in activity take 3 large mugs. Mug means what? Pot. Okay, 3 large mug. Okay, so same what? Same size. Okay, of same size. Okay, so here we have taken 3 mugs of same size. The next what we have to put cold water in mug A. Suppose this is mug A and it is taken what? Cold water. It is taken cold water. So this is what? Cold water. This is cold water. Okay, and by touching we can find that this is a cold water. And this mug B, same amount of hot water, this is what? Mug B. And mug C, that in mug C we have to take equal amount of hot water and cold water. Okay, we have to drop hot water first and then we have to drop second water, hot water. Okay, so we have to drop cold water or hot water and then we have to drop what? Hot water. Okay, so equal amount of hot water and cold water have to be taken, or equal amount of hot water and cold water have to be taken on mug C. So mug C we can say that what? Warm water, warm. Okay, equal amount of hot water and cold water, so mug C will be what? Warm, not much high hotness and not much high coldness. This is called what? Warm. Okay, warm water, not much high hotness and not much low hotness. So mug C is what? Warm water. Okay, equal amount of hot and equal amount of what? Cold. Okay. So next we have to do that, we have to put our hand in cold water. Suppose this our hand is what? Right hand. Okay, suppose this is left hand. So here we have to put our left hand. So in this mug we have to put our right hand. Okay, we have to put our right hand. For some minutes. Suppose this is 3 minutes. Here we are putting our left hand in mug A for 3 minutes. And in mug B also we have to put our right hand in 3 minutes. So we have taken 3 mugs A, B and C, and in mug A we have taken cold water, and mug B we have taken hot water, and mug C we have taken what? Warm water, that is equal amount of cold and equal amount of cold and hot water. Okay, so next step is that we have put our left hand in mug A, left hand, okay, mug A for 3 minutes, and in mug B we have put what? Our right hand for 3 minutes, and next step we have to put both hands, we have to put both hands on mug C. Mug C. So what we feel? What we feel? What we feel on left hand? Suppose this is left hand. Okay. Here we are put our left hands. Left hand. Here we are put what? Our right hand. Right hand. So what we feel on left hand? Left hand was put on cold water. So when we are putting our left hand in warm water, what we feel? What we feel on left hand when we are putting our left hand on warm water? What we will feel? What feel we will have, or what feel will we have? And if we are putting our right hand, okay, our right hand was on the hot water, okay, hot water, right is hot water, hot, and this was cold water. Okay, so what will we feel when we are putting our right hand on mug C? What will we feel? Understand? First we have put, or we put our left hand on mug A in which cold water is taken. Okay, at that time our right hand is put on mug B in which what? Hot water is taken. In which hot water is taken. Hot water. And the third step, we have to put our both hand on mug C. On mug C. So what feeling our left hand will have, or what feeling our right hand will have? This is my question, and this is the question that we have to find. So what we will left hand? Coldness or hotness or warm? What we will right hand? Hotness or coldness? So our left hand will feel coldness. Our left hand will feel hotness. What? Hotness. When we are putting our left hand on mug C, our left hand will feel what? Hotness. Hotness. When we are putting our right hand on mug C, the right hand will feel coldness. Coldness. Understand? Right hand will feel coldness. So what is the actually so left hand will feel hotness, and right hand feel what? Coldness on same object. So what is the actual? Actually it is hot or cold? Actually it is hot. This is our question. Actually it is hot or cold? Our left hand feel hotness, right hand feel coldness. So what is actually it is it hot or cold? This is our question. So by touching we cannot our one hand is cold, one hand is hot. So by touching we cannot understand what is it actually, whether it is hot or cold, we cannot find. Understand? So the method of touching for finding whether the object is hot or cold is not reliable, because same object we feel both hot and cold. Same object, that is mug C, we feel, one hand feel hotness, one hand feel coldness. So what is actually is it, we cannot understand, because one by the method of touching we feel both. So actually we feel hotness and coldness on same object. So we cannot understand, we cannot believe whether it is hot or cold, we cannot say. So method of touching for finding whether the object is hot or cold, that we cannot, that is not reliable, that is not reliable. Okay, thank you. Next class will take okay, next that one more things that we have to tell. So then that we will next class, I will tell next class.